Virgo. Hello, my love. So this is going to be your February 2021 reading. The first thing, Virgo, and it keeps coming up with a lot of your readings, is some type of legal situation. Now, because it keeps coming up, some of you may actually be an attorney, and maybe you're dealing with cases or you're dealing with a situation where you're constantly having to go to court. So you could be a court reporter, a paralegal, but I feel like there's something definitely that has to deal with law. If this is not your situation, I keep feeling child support or something that has to do with money. So this could be child support, custody, child custody. There may be some type of settlement with some medical bill that pertains to a child. For a few of you, this could even be something with car accident, but I keep getting more of a connection with children. Spirit is telling me that this was something that should have been ended a long time ago, but maybe you're dealing with someone who's not cooperate. So you could be dealing with a past spouse or significant other where it's like, okay, they're trying to get more money off of you or you're trying to get more money off of them and somebody is not compliant or they're not trying to make it easy. But Spirit is saying something needs to come to an end this year and it looks like there's some type of settlement that may be coming your way. Now, for a few of you, if this is somebody having to pay you, it looks like there's going to be some good news coming in about money. I'm getting unexpected money. So maybe something legally goes your way and you're like, wow, I didn't even think it was coming to me. But then it does come to you. For a few of you, this could be another stimulus check, that $1,400. Maybe you're going to get more on your tax refund than what you thought. But I do get unexpected money that's coming in and there's some happiness, of course, over it. Now, for a few of you who have been looking for a job, there is something that is coming in where you're going to be getting a call or text messages saying, oh, you got the job or we want to bring you in for the interview. But I feel like there's something really positive with the interview. So if you're getting ready to go to an interview, put your suit, your best face on and get up there and get it because it looks like you have something that's going to be opening up for you that brings in more money. If you have not applied for the job, go ahead, redo your resume, put it out there. I know a lot of people are like, oh, people aren't hiring in COVID, but they are. There are a lot of my friends that are getting jobs, and some of them are really fortunate because they're able to work from home. So a few of you may be putting yourselves out there where you're getting some type of new job. If it's not a new job coming in for a few, there's definitely something with promotion that's going to be coming through. I do see a new vehicle coming in. So if you've been having problems with your car and you're like me, you drive until the wheels fall off or the engine drops out. And that's literally sometimes what I do. But you got to take care of it. So if you're having issues with your vehicle, make sure you're getting it, you're getting it maintenance, then you're getting it checked. For some of those, you may have come to the end of the line where it's like I've done everything. I resuscitated it too many times and now I have to go get another car. So I do feel like that there's going to be a new vehicle that's coming in. Some of you may even be using income tax to get it because I see a lump sum of money that is going towards a vehicle and maybe you don't have a choice. You might have to just go ahead and, do what you got to do. I do see a connection with money coming in. So looks like this month moving into, what are we, February, March, April. Really good energy for prosperity coming in this spring for you guys. There's a lot of things that seem to be opening up. So if you are looking for a job, if you're trying to get a promotion, if you're trying to start a business, you really need to focus in on it the next 3 months because it looks like there's going to be some opportunities that just kind of open up for you, or the door opens up for you, or the road opens up. I'm sorry, Virgo, I had some coffee, so it's like I feel like I'm spitting the words out over here. But you have some things that are really, really opening up, and Spirit is like, be in position to take it. Now, for a few of you, I feel like money's coming in, but you've already spent it, and it could be because you're behind on bills or you're behind on certain things. I still hear make sure you budget that money, which means, of course, pay what you need to pay. For some, it's going to be like, let me give you this so you don't turn shit off, or let me just go ahead and put something there so that we can do some type of payment arrangement. But Spirit is saying, make sure you prioritize things that need to be paid off. Some of you have some issues that are coming in, and it's like, I don't want to see it. I don't want to deal with it. I'll deal with it next week. I'll deal with it next month. Well, you may be running out of time. So if this is something to do with finances and you need to keep your stuff on, especially if you run your business or something with it, me and Xfinity go through this every month. They'd be like, you owe this and you need to pay the back support or the back support, the back due amount or whatever your internet is going to be taken off. And I'm like, oh, fuck, not the internet. We be fighting, y'all. I be trying not to pay them. They be threatening me to turn my shit off. And I know they right. But sometimes, you waiting for that money to come in and the money and the bill don't coincide. Y'all feel me on that? Y'all know sometimes it happens. So I'm like, look, you're going to get the money when I get the money. They don't always like that conversation though. So some of you may be having that conversation, whether it's with T-Mobile, because sometimes we have it, sometimes Xfinity, sometimes with the water bill. I mean, sometimes, we're in a goddamn pandemic. Things happen, right? So this is realistic. This is real life. Spirit is saying make sure you take care of things that you need to take care of so they don't turn your shit off. And they should be anyway. Some of you, I do feel like there's going to be a move that is coming in, and it looks like that it's going to be a really, really good move. You manifested it. You might be out there burning candles. You might be burning bay leaves. You might be out there doing some type of little, ooga ooga dance under the moonlight or whatever. Whatever it is, you brought a home situation into you. So Spirit is saying be prepared that you need to have some money to come into it. This could be your deposit your first month, but it's kind of like if you get income tax or you get money, put money to the side because some of you, this move may come in really, really quick. I don't feel like so much eviction, but I just feel like for some, maybe there's a place that opens up and you're like, oh my God, it's perfect and I want to move, but I don't have the finances. So they're saying be really, really careful with your money. I do see if there's jobs or a business coming in and you're about to sign long-term contracts. We are in retrograde energy. Be really careful that you understand what you're signing. I've seen this with everybody's reading so far. And it could be so much miscommunication that's coming in with things where it's like, okay, I want it, I need it, but Spirit is saying be careful that you don't have something that is going to be not really good for you. Or maybe you're thinking you're getting something and you get something else. Read, you guys. Make sure you go over what you need to sign before you sign it. I'm going to take a sip. I really don't need no more coffee, but thirsty and I feel like my mouth is dry, you guys. So, Lord have mercy. I hope y'all can understand this reading. Let's see. Virgo. Let's get in some cards. Keep me on track. Virgo. Virgo, please make sure you're not self-sabotaging. You may have some things that are coming in, but you may self-sabotage these opportunities like I'm not ready for it or I'm not good enough for it or the timing is off. Be careful that you don't do that to yourself this month or the next 3 months because you have opportunities coming in. Virgo spirit. I really feel like some of you are going to end up in the limelight, whether you have YouTube, Instagram, or you're a performer. I feel like there's something that's going to open up where it pushes you out there and some of you are going to be like, I don't know. And I saw this with someone else. I don't know if it was Leo or Cancer. So you could be dealing with somebody that is either a water sign or a fire sign with something with success for you. All right, we got the Devil card. We have the Four of Coins. We have the King of Cups. We have the Knight of Coins. We have the Two of Wands. The Five of Blades. Ooh, the Five of Wands. We got conflict coming in, you guys. The Fool card. Two of Blades. Remember where I said some of you are not looking at a problem. You're trying to ignore it. Let me get that glare off of it. Oh, I'm going to turn off the top light. But some of you have a problem coming in and you're not trying to see it. You may be a little bit off balance. We have the Temperance. New beginnings, but you're scared to take it. We have the World. We have the Strength card. Page of Blades. Five of Coins. Judgment. And one more spirit. Let's see. The Emperor. All right. Some of you may be feeling like you're not making what you want to make. And you may feel like you have somebody holding you back. Don't worry about it, Virgo. If you're in a dead-end job, a lot of you have some opportunity that's coming in. Put your resumes out there. You don't have to stay stuck if you don't want to. That could be that self-sabotage, or maybe you have something opening up and you're like, I don't really want to leave because maybe I'm comfortable because I don't know what this virus is going to do or whatever. But some of you may be stuck in an energy where you really need to go ahead and move. So let's get into it. The Devil card. We could be dealing with addictions, obsessions. This could be food. This could be people. This could be substances. This could be gambling. This could be working too much, workaholics. But I definitely feel like some of you, and I feel like this may be your energy because we've seen it a couple of times where people have been in messages and it's like, yeah, I am struggling with, drinking too much wine, or I am struggling with smoking a little bit too much because, I'm stressed, or the pandemic has really taken me to a different level. Some of you might be in that energy where it's like, you know what, I'm kind of trying to cope, but I'm self-medicating. Be really careful that if you feel you're doing anything in over excess, that you kind of pull back. With the temperance card, some of you may be dealing with needing to find some balance. Maybe you're having too much of a good thing. This could be eating too much potato chips or too much, candy or whatever. Whatever it is, it could be kind of making it feel like it's throwing you off, Virgo. Now, for a few of you, if this is not you, I feel like you're dealing with someone with addictions. There's something where I feel like somebody may have connected with a person and maybe didn't know that they had these issues. It's almost like dating someone and then you move in with them and then you realize, oh, they drink too much. Oh, or they do this too much. So a few of you may have gotten surprised by someone in your life where you're having to deal with it. And on the extreme case, I feel like this could be a child. Some of you may be finding out that you have a child that's dealing with some type of addiction. And I feel maybe you see it, but you don't want to see it because we have the Two of Blades. And there may be some really hard decisions coming in with this. So we have somebody who is looking at a situation, but they don't really want to see the situation for what it is. Maybe it's like, okay, I need to go get some help. Somebody I love needs to go get some help. Or maybe you feel like you need to help someone. I feel that there's this thing of a person who is struggling with life right now, and that could be half the population. And they could be self-medicating. So if you're dealing with this energy, if this is you, go get your help. If this is somebody that you love, go get them help. But the bottom line is that you have to be ready for it to come through. If you really want to make a change, then you'll make a change. If the person that you're trying to save really wants to make a change, they'll make a change. I do get with the Four of Coins on top of the addiction. Somebody could really be in a position to do something really, really great. And we see that they have skill, but they could have some type of addiction that's holding them back. Maybe you're an artist, you're very creative, but you're drinking too much, and so you can't produce what you need to. Or maybe you're going to work and you're not moving in productive energy. There could be this thing too of feeling that you're not getting what you want out of life, whether this is with a relationship or with a job. I feel like when I look at this card, this is someone that put a lot of energy and skill into something. And when you look at their face, let me get it up here. They're like, is this it? Is this all I get? So some of you may be dealing with a situation where you feel like you're not getting everything you need. And I feel for a few, it's literally within a relationship, something where a person is putting and giving and giving and giving and they're not getting anything back. Um, there's money issues with this too because it could be I'm working really hard, I'm putting my energy into something, but I'm not getting paid what I need. But I feel with the King of Cups coming into this, we have somebody that looks like they're overwhelmed. Now he's smiling, but he has paint and stuff on him. The kids are there. He has his coffee. The dog is jumping on him. Some of you may be feeling overwhelmed with duties. Like I'm doing a lot of things that I'm supposed to be doing or things that I think I need to be doing, but maybe I'm not getting paid enough or I'm not getting the acknowledgement that I need. With the Knight of Cups, or Knight of Coins, I'm sorry, we get this energy of somebody taking on another job or taking on some other service. And if you look at his face, he's pissed about it. The people in the background are laughing at him. Maybe they're going to the beach or they're going to do something else and he's obligated. He has to take care of his obligations. Some of you may even be a caretaker where it's like, I want to do things, but I have to take care of this person, or I have to be at home with the kids, or I have to do this. But I definitely see there's this energy of someone who may be frustrated because of something that they're doing. Some of you could have a partner where you're looking at your partner and saying, wow, you get to go out and do everything you want, and I have to hold things down. So there is this energy. I'm sorry, you guys, let me turn that off. There is this energy of feeling like maybe I'm being taken for granted. Now, if this is in a job place, when you look at this card, you may feel like you're doing other people's jobs and they're out there fancy free. Some of you may be feeling like you're not getting what you deserve or what you need. This could even be with recognition. I feel like this is temporary, Virgo. If you're doing some things because you're trying to build up, I kind of hear hard work pays off. So don't give up. If you're putting the energy in and you know that there's a light at the end of the tunnel, I feel like for a lot of you, you're working towards this goal. You know what the goal is, you see the goal, and that's where you're going. For some, you may be working in a situation where there is a brick wall, where it's like there's no more growth at this company. There's nothing else that I can do because it's not opening me up to the position that I want. Those people are going to have to figure out if this is something that you really want to put more energy into, because I'm getting two different things. Somebody's hitting a brick wall, they don't feel worthy, and it's like, why am I here? Why am I putting my energy here? And then we have another person who may be doing some things they don't want to do, but I do feel that there's some growth that's coming in, because we have the Two of Wands. And when you look at this is somebody on the stage. People are cheering for them. They're putting some type of energy into this person. Normally, Two of Wands, I feel like it's fast moving energy, something where you're getting some type of recognition. You could even have a partner or work colleague or somebody that is supporting you. But I feel like there's going to be some type of celebration or recognition because of someone who is literally being put in a position where they're shining. So if you know that you're working towards that goal, keep going. But I feel like you're some haters. I feel like you're going to have some people that are going against you, Virgo. You're going to be dealing with some energy where maybe these could be people you work with, possibly people that you live with, and even some people that may be family members. But if you find yourself kind of shining a little bit, putting yourself out there, and people are not really, like, you have some people that are cheering for you, but you have some people to the back that are not doing anything, you're going to have some issues with that. Don't let it distract you. I feel for the most part you're going to get a lot of support, but some of you definitely have some haters in the midst, because I kind of get this energy of a few people not really clapping for you, not cheering for you, and you may have to start looking at these people to see if they really are your people. Now, we do have some conflict coming in. We have Five of Swords and we have Five of Wands. This could be something with gossip. Let me go ahead. Let me see. This could be something with gossip where you're dealing with a situation where there's more than one person involved with this. I feel like this was something that maybe started small and ended up growing. For a few of you, this could be within a work situation, work conflict. If you're getting recognition and somebody else isn't, you might be having some type of, you just feel the animosity. Some of you may be going to work and like, I know that they don't like this. I know they don't want me to move up. And that may be a decision of why you end up doing something differently, or putting your resume in and going somewhere else, or trying to get a promotion so you can get out of a department. For a few of you, you may have a friend or somebody that's looking at you like, okay, why are you getting these opportunities? Whatever it is, I feel like it starts off something really, really small and petty. It could be something with gossip, and it moves and turns bigger, and it brings more people in. So I will say, Virgo, this month, and we are in retrograde, be really careful about what you say and what you hear, because something is going to be taken the wrong way, or you may find out something that really pisses you off. You could be dealing with a fire sign, or you could be dealing with an air sign. I feel like be careful with offering opinions that people don't ask for. Like, oh, you should not have did your hair that way, or I wouldn't have put that paint on my house or whatever. Some of you are going to have people around you that take it the wrong way. For a few of you, this may even be vice versa, because it's a general read. But I get a lot of miscommunication, and it's about something what someone said and someone not staying in their lane. Some of you are going to feel a friendship or a family member are going to pull away, or they should pull away, or you feel like you want to pull away because I didn't like what you said. I don't like what you brought up. And it could be, like I said, gossip. And then somebody sitting at the table and they were like, well, so and so said this. And next thing you know, everything, the mom, the dad, the cousins, the people down the street are involved in this. If this is not within family, this is going to be in your friendship groups, or it's going to be in your work, because there's some type of miscommunication that comes in. Choose your battles wisely, Virgo. If you don't need to be in it, tell them, look, you know what? My name is Bennett. I ain't in it, and keep it moving. If you do feel like you get drug up into this, I will say try to stay neutral. If it's something that hurts you and you know that, you got to talk it out, deal with the person directly. If you bring in a lot of people, I feel like there's going to be a lot of chaotic energy and nothing's going to be solved. Now, We definitely have with the two of blades, somebody not wanting to see the problem. So we got conflict that's coming in. Maybe you have a friend, a spouse, a coworker that keeps bringing you into some type of drama and you're not trying to see it. Maybe you're trying to talk to someone and tell them you always bring up the drama and they're not trying to hear it. There is going to be some things where there's some type of miscommunication and somebody not being accountable for what they did or what they said. Um, if it's you, and a lot of people always say Virgos aren't accountable, and that's not true. I have some Virgo friends that literally will tell you I was wrong with this. A few may get stuck in the ego, is what I'm hearing, whether this is you or the other person, where somebody needs to go ahead and say, I'm sorry, let's move forward. I didn't mean it, but they can't say it. So you could be dealing with an energy of something that could be fixed, but maybe a person doesn't want to do what they need to do to fix it. If that is the case, you may have something that kind of gets pushed under the rug and it's like, okay, we're not going to deal with it, we're going to just pretend that it never happened. But I will say, Virgo, if this is you, it's going to come back around. And if it's somebody that you're dealing with and y'all just kind of brush it off, it's going to come back around. Kind of reminds me of when somebody breaks up and it's like, okay, we're going to be broken up for a month and then we're going to get back together. But when you get back together, nothing has been fixed. It's almost like, okay, let's come back together, but we started over and we keep coming back to that same energy. So for a few of you, I feel like you're getting tired of this cycle. I want it to end. If this is somebody that you're dealing with a court case, if this is somebody that you work with, I feel like there's going to be this clarity moment where it's like, okay, I don't want to do this anymore. It's distracting me. I need to do something that takes me closer to my goal, and this is not it. Try not to get caught up in pettiness this month. The Fool card is showing somebody who feels like they're moving on. This is a leap of faith. I'm going to do something different. You could be closing the door or walking away from something because you don't want the drama of it or you don't like the energy that is with it. For a few of you, definitely a job. Some of you could be walking away from a relationship, but I do see there's some major moves that are happening. I feel like for a few, this is ending friendships. Some of you are going to be moving to a different job. For some, you could even be relocating to a different city or a different state. I do feel some travel that's coming in. I feel like if there is something with travel or a job that has to do with it, you put some thought into it. Some people are like, I'm going in a different direction. So I'm opening the door to some new experience. With the Fool card, there may be some fear, but he's smiling. He's like, it's time for me to go ahead and take this leap of faith. Let me go ahead and try something different. And for some, it may put you in a position of connecting with people of very diverse backgrounds. I do feel that this could be even going to a company where there is more international or global business. Some of you may actually be relocating for a job. There may be a little bit of fear of doing this, but I feel like with the Page of Blades, when you look at this magnifying glass, somebody is looking at something really, really closely. And I do see excitement. Everybody is smiling about this. So it's not necessarily a bad thing. I feel like if there is this leap of faith, you're actually moving towards something that is better because you've already looked into it. You've already researched it. This could be a new job. And like I said, for some of you, that may require some type of move. But it is showing moving away from drama, moving away from whatever this conflict or this problem is, and looking at something with new eyes and looking at it really closely. This is not jumping willy-nilly. This is like, okay, let me see what's going on. Let me see what is available or offered to me. And like I said, the next 3 months, you have some opportunities that are coming in. And I feel like you guys are going to be looking at it really, really closely, especially when it comes to jobs. Now, we do have a move coming in, so you could be moving from one environment to another environment. Some of you may even be building a house from the ground up. We have new vehicles that are coming in. So I feel like there's going to be some major decisions that are going to be happening within the next 3 to 4 months for you guys. It's almost like, do I really want this? Is this going to be good for me? But I feel like the catalyst is drama, a conflict. Maybe you've been sitting on something for a while and it's like, I can just sit it out or I can see what's going to happen with it. But now I feel like there's an energy of, let me move forward. Let me move forward. Now is the right time to take this leap of faith. Maybe you stay stuck in something for too long. And you kind of finally reach that point where it's like, I want to be done with this drama. Now, the Strength card with this person in the wheelchair, this could be somebody that is like, I really need to go ahead and do this, but I don't feel strong enough to do it yet. The Strength card is showing that you are. There may be this thing of, I feel limited. I don't feel like I have everything I need to make this next move, but you do. The Five of Coins is showing for some of you that you could be waiting on your finances to get better. I want to go ahead and take this new job, but I don't have the money that I need. Maybe I need to move for this job. Maybe I need to buy new clothes for this job. Maybe I'm just scared that I won't have enough money or make enough money. Some of you, I feel like there's this energy of trying to come out of a problem, but you're not sure what's on the other side, Virgo. So there may be something with holding you back because of fear. And money is a big part of it. I do feel too that watch your budget. Watch your budget. Spirit is telling me that you have everything you need to move forward, but there could be this thing of, I don't have enough, or I feel like I don't have enough. The Fool card is showing somebody who's willing to take that chance. It's like, I want to do it. I know I want to do it. I know I need to do it. I will say, even with the Five of Coins, I feel like there is opportunity that comes in and brings you to more money, to a little bit more prosperity. The balance, the Temperance card is about finding balance. So a lot of you may be in this energy where you've been discombobulated. What am I doing? Where am I going? But I feel like even with the Fool card, because this is a blind leap of faith. I'm about to do something and I don't know if it's going to turn out well for me. I'm a little bit afraid that I might do myself in, but it's almost like you're relying on spirit or faith that everything is going to turn out. And I feel like it is. The Emperor card is showing something is going to be offered to you. Now, for some of you, this could be a new job. For a few of you, this could be signing a contract on a house. Some of you, this could be purchasing your vehicle. You have something that's coming in that's positive, that puts you in a more productive, positive energy after fear. So be careful that you're not holding yourself back, or with the Judgment card, worried about what people are going to say. Oh my God, she's leaving her job. Oh my God, he's deciding to pack up and move his family to Pakistan. Or oh my God, I can't believe they've been at this company 20 years and now they're about to try to go start their own business. Some of you may have that energy where you're having some type of fear. I feel like somebody's going to get in your head, Virgo. And it may not be to hold you back, but maybe just kind of make you think. I think that's what the person is thinking. Oh, I'm just going to make them think a little bit more about it. But I feel for some of you that it's going to get in your head and you're going to overthink it. What are people going to say? Are they going to talk about me? And it could be because you're coming out of this energy of all this conflict and gossip. Some of you have dealt with this. Maybe you had friends that weren't supportive, family that wasn't supportive, co-workers that weren't supportive, and you've been in this energy. So the Judgment card is almost like wanting to do something different, but worried about what other people are going to say. Some of you may have some addiction issue that somebody's throwing up in your face. Like, you could do that, but you drink too much, or, you do this too much. Don't let them get in your head, Virgo. If you have the problem, you got to open your eyes and deal with it, because it looks like it's going to move you forward. It's almost like, I need to see this. I need clarity, because even with this Fool card, some of you are getting sick of something that is a routine. It's like, I'm tired of being stuck. I want to do something different. This is a blind leap of faith, and it's because you feel like you're ready for it. Whether you know what's on that other side when you jump or not, it's like, I need to do something different so that it can bring me to a better place, to a different place. I definitely see that you're going to put some thought into it, and some of you may be overthinking it. But I do see with the Fool card, you're going to take the chance. You're going to take the chance. There's worry about money, and there is budget issues, but get your money together. Put what you need to put in savings. When you get extra money, put $5, $10, $25 to the side, because it's showing that you need to get ready. You need to be preparing for something, especially some of you that are working more than one job, or you're working jobs that you're not happy with. We got two people with these coins that are like, look at the face of them. They're not happy with it. They're not happy with the money that's coming in. They're not happy with what they're doing. The Fool card is showing, let me go ahead and try something different. Let me bring something else in. And it does bring you to a new opportunity. For some of you, a new job. For a few others, starting your own business. But it looks like that you're moving into something where there's going to be long-term contracts, Virgo. So read them carefully. Before you sign anything, make sure that you're making the money that you want to make, that you're getting what you want in your house, that this car is fully loaded with everything that you want, so that you don't drive off or get into your home and be like, oh, I wanted this or they did this wrong. Make sure that you're on point. You have a goal that you're going to complete. And it looks like this year, if not within the next few months, within this year. And Spirit is like, make sure it's what you want because you deserve it, Virgo. Big change is coming in. But the Fool card is showing that you're ready for it. It's like, I want to do it. I'm going to take this jump and I'm going to see what this energy is about. And there's an excitement and a fear, but let the excitement kind of pull you over. I mean, be smart, do the research, but really get into it, that knowing that you need something good to come in and that it's there for you and you're moving into a period where there's really good energy. But you have to be ready to go into that. Don't hold yourself back. Don't overthink. Research, make your decision, see things clearly and complete. All right, Virgo? I love you guys. Mwah.